Alright, let me double check. Is it live or is it broken? It says that it is live. Let's double check it is working correctly as intended. Alright, cool. It's working as intended. I'm happy. Good enough. Alright. So, today we are going to be. Oh, hi. Welcome to the stream. Today we are going to be looking at ISOLDE 2 minutes late. Hey, don't. uh, oh man, it was such a long time. Hey guys, welcome. My sixth video will be unpublished soon. Almost done. Almost done. Okay, I know it's you. Right, almost done. Uh, tier list very soon. It is like I'm gonna make it this weekend. Okay, I'm gonna make the tier list this weekend. It's very soon. But but before anything, we have prepared. We have 77 impulse and then another 9,000 gems. Also, last patch. Okay, last patch. I pulled twice. So now we're already on 20 pity, okay? In fact, 26 pity. We'll be fine. It's like 1 a.m. Go to sleep, man! Damn it! Go to sleep. Wait, is this 5-star or 6? Ah, this is 5-star. Lame. I think I already maxed them out. Yeah, I already maxed all of them out. Next pull trust. It's purple! Hi, but when is 1.5? I'm very bad at reading and you can read for us. It's coming out next week, literally. It's like, I guess, 7 days? Bless the post. Yes, please. First impression. My first impression is that she is broken, okay? I already read through the kit and it looks extremely broken. Like the multiplier, especially how much damage she can passively do. See, it was like what, 40 pulls. Watch it, watch it. I'm not gonna lose pity, and I'm gonna get a ISOLDE. It's gonna be beast. It's gonna be it's okay. We are prepared, both mentally and physically. We still have enough pity. We still have enough pulls to get her anyway. Alright, we got this. Oh yeah, she's spirit, you're right. I got this. What is the event after 37 and 6? That is the next event after that is the Spathodia one. The one with the Olympic of the... Hey, shut up! It was normal, okay? I was just winning pulls after pulls, you know. It's just had to balance out a little. You know, it doesn't want to look too overpowered, you know. I'm just nerving myself. P2, I'm not P2ing her. I'm not P2ing nobody on global, okay? If they want me to T2, they have to show up on my on my shaft. I'm not P2ing nobody on the name, okay? I mean in CN. I'll P2 sound characters in global. That's gonna happen. What do you think about ISOLDE's design? I do, yes. She's like, you know, there is something about mentally ill women that just is very attractive in animes. P2 is her best, P5 is meh. That is true, right? P2 speed up her readiness, right? Spit PD about next. Shut up. Shut up. We got this. Look at that. It's so easy. So they just look at that. Or what's her name? ISOLDE? ISOLDE. Right? ISOLDE. Look at that. It is so easy. So easy. How many pools was that? Let me double check. So it was okay, it didn't refresh it. But it wasn't that bad. Is she a must pool? I think so. I would rather skip Gatien. Actually, let me see. What is this? Okay, so this is a version extension. So this version can be 7 day longer. So we get 600 pool and 5 candy jars. No way. That's a lot of candy jars. Not gonna lie. What the heck? Yo, what's up? What's up? Welcome to stream. She's very beautiful, but holy, that's a lot of candies. That's a lot of candies. Don't really think she's must, but she's definitely. I mean, I guess we have to test it out, right? We have to test that. I didn't exactly ISOLDE. I think. I think in the what do you call it? In the extreme talent, X said ISOLDE, so I'm gonna call her ISOLDE, not ISOLDE. I also got a Calabona recently. Got spooked by her. I tried her with Tooth Fairy, Gutian, and it was nice. Yeah, so, like, I think she break Spathodia complete. What the fuck is this? Oh, right. So, um, wait. Wait a second. This is a form of candy? What? Wait, we never had this before. 5 stamina. Interesting. Let's see, we're just gonna throw her on anyway, and I need a team right here. So this completes the team, right? Where is her? This complete the Spathodia team with my Gutian and everything. Is she replacing 37? No, she doesn't replace 37. 37 is still kind of tier list cover to Gutian and Junyang's patch. Yes. The tier list will cover all the way to that. Anyway, so since we're here, we can kind of show how to play Spathodia, right? So this is just my personal way. Spathodia, a lot of her damage coming out of her ultimate. So you actually want to maximize her, what do you call it? You want to maximize Spathodia's Moxie generation, which means you're going to be looking to fuse stuff. But showcase her without Spatho, so please. I can do that, yeah. I mean, I don't think Spatho make her that much stronger. I was looking at her kit. Look at that free fuse, right? We're going to be looking at another fuse here, I think. Or we can just use this, actually. Yeah, we can use this. We'll fuse. Also, will actually. Well, it doesn't really matter. We'll one shot them anyway. But yeah. I think Spatho want to have her in her team, but I think ISOLDE is self-independent. Like, she doesn't need Spatho at all. Do you like Spatho or are you 37 dual combo player? I like both. I mean, they have different playstyles, right? They have different playstyles, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. 37 is the most wanted character. The thing is, right, with 37, she just makes some of the raids super easy. This is the same with 6. I don't say must pull very often, right? There is like 6 is literally the second character I say you have to have him, okay? 6 will make your raid 10 times easier. 37 is the most wanted character. Yeah. Alright. Well, this actually took more turns because I was kind of trolling with what I'm doing. Not using any AoE here. But let's go back and we're going to get her to Insight 1. We have been waiting for a burning support for the longest time, right? We have been waiting for a burning support. We need a burning support because without a burning support, Spatho just doesn't feel as good. She doesn't have her max potential. She's missing out on a bunch of things. As free to play, who should we pull? I'll tell you right now, 6 is standing at a higher priority than 37. Okay? 37 is beautiful, 37 does Genesis damage, but 6 will cover much more content than 37, right? 6 covers much more content than 37, and that itself makes a huge difference. 37 is a must pull? No, 37 is not a must pull. On the other hand, 6 is the must pull of this patch. Actually, I need to read her kit after, but I want to get her to Insight 3 first, right? Look at all that burning! What the heck? So much free burning. How about how about 6 versus ISOLDE? I'll ask you again after you're done testing, then who to pull after 6. I don't feel like Spathodia is that important of a character, I'll be honest, right? Spatho doesn't feel like the most important character. She has a yeah, I saw the trans. I speak Chinese. I'll be fine without it. I speak Chinese. Um, yeah. In my account, I only have Charlie P1 as star DPS. Should I pull for 37? Yes. If you need a star DPS, 37 will make your life quite a bit easier. But also, I do want to mention, Genesis damage does not, okay, Genesis damage does not take into account of, what do you call it, of elemental advantage. So there's that. So that part doesn't benefit from it, which is interesting. But the boss itself takes extra damage from Genesis anyway, right? Just weirdly specific characters, honestly speaking. We'll see. Because the thing is, right, like 37's Genesis damage increases exponentially with Junyanzi. The amount of... You can literally trigger her passive every single turn, which is just crazy. Mr. Parrot, can you show the kit and multiplier? I haven't done that yet. Give me a second. I'm just gonna do the... I need to... Actually, what I should be doing is I should be doing this. Why am I doing the other thing? There we go. We'll just repeat this twice real quick. Let's see, right? We do have the kit here. Updated kit. Let me see. I don't want to leak anything bad, so we're gonna do this slowly. Where's my server? Right here. Twitter. Nope. That is not the right place. I can't find it. Okay. You know what? I'll just look at it. I'll just look at it real quick, then we go back to upgrading, okay? What would an ISOLDE team without Spatho look like? Just a regular reality team, right? Regular reality team. Hey, look at her. She now looks like necrologist. And her eye look like Junyanzi. Alright, so her passive, right? Her passive have... She basically have 3 modes. She starts with the interlude, into the middle, into the, I guess, finale. Okay? And to go to the next charge, she need to gain a thing called heat, right? She need to gain heat. To gain heat, she need to take... she need to burn enemy. Every time enemy burns... Right, the way burn works is that the enemy with burn will take X amount of damage based on how many burns they have, and they will lose half of the burning stack at the end of the turn after taking the damage. And this, whenever the burning triggers, however amount of burning stack enemy loses become a charge for ISOLDE and give her heat, right? And after 15 heat, she go into the second mode. It's on my DM. I don't want to really show DM on stream. That is something, right? And then, you know what? If you don't mind, I'll just show it here, right? So this is the most important things of her passive, right? She enters prelude, and then every single turn, passively, okay, she will gain she will apply 3 burning to enemy. This is similar to Ulu, but better. Okay? Because she doesn't just apply burning. She also apply pre-ignition to her team. What is pre-ignition? Right? It's a buff that make enemy burn. Whenever you have a character with pre-ignition, you launch attack with it. It will apply the same amount of burning to enemy. So in fact, you're applying 3 plus how many member you have on your team, amount of burn each turn to a target, and you can hold it, right? So now you can easily reach 15, 20, even 30 amount of burns, which means she can get her finale mode super quickly. Okay, super quickly. It's actually still, I think, easier to read it from here. And then at 40, she enters the finale mode, and in the finale mode, she will not only just give pre-ignition, she also give a, I guess, burst thing. I forgot what it's called. But it's 25% damage bonus. Alright, that's a lot. And it happened every single turn. It only lasts one hit, but that's one stack per turn, which is insane. And if enemy's max amount of burn is more than 6, it will do a extra follow-up attack. This follow-up attack has 50 base, okay? If I skip it, will suffer in rate. Yes, you will suffer in rate. But she will do a follow-up attack. The base damage is only 50, but every turn, every single burning stack enemy has, they take 10% extra. So this goes up to 350% because the max amount of burn enemy can have is 30. Alright? And her portrait, right? Her portrait increase the damage of her follow-up attack, each of them, and also the amount of heat she needs to transform into the second mode, into the third mode, reduced to 10 and 30, which speed up her rotation, basically. Not the craziest portrait, honestly speaking, but it does speed up things. I think I can buy this from the event. I need just 2 of that. We'll farm this real quick. And then we look at her, go to the event, and then we need to look at her side cubes as well. 37 only good in 1 read, and you don't need SSS to be honest. Yes, that is correct. Like I said, 37 is nice in Genesis modes. 37 can do really good supporting Jiunyangzi, but she's not nowhere nearly as important as 6. Except, you know, she's cuter, but that's beside the point. If you care about meta, then 6 is absolutely the unit you need this patch. Is she DPS of the patch as well as support? If you're talking about ISOLDE, yes, she is both the DPS and the support. Actually, I just realized it. There is her story, right? So I can actually... 37 became a luxury, yes. 37 is more or less... Hey, how are you playing CN? I have a Chinese identification. And, yeah. You have to have a Chinese identification and a Chinese phone number if you want to play on CN. Or, if you live in Europe, you can play CN server using Huawei. Okay, there is a separate channel through Huawei that you can play in CN. Yes, App Gallery. App Gallery is something you can use. I was thinking on using it, but here's the thing. I live in America. I don't live in Europe. There is nothing I can do about that one. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. We actually just I3 her right here. Oh, well. She needs to level up, but we have all the level we need. You can play on PC, even outside of Europe, on BlueStack. Yes, I would not use BlueStack. Originally, I was using BlueStack, and it was lagging really bad. At least that was for me. There was a performance issue, but that could be just me. I'm using LD player personally. Is it possible to play CN? Oh wait, yeah. Let me see. So I need to resonate her as well. I'm not really gonna manual this right now. Oh, I'll figure it out. I think she can just run crit. But what do you think Marcus's healer support? She looked like a support. What I'm hoping, right, is Marcus to be a mental support. We need a mental support. Like seriously. Right now, the only mental support for some reason is Shaman. We only have Shaman as mental support. I don't understand. Right? If we're talking about mental support, just Shaman. What the heck? What's up, Bun? What's up? Baby Blue? I mean, Baby Blue is done. Baby Blue is out of meta, out of sight. She been gone for a long time. Hey, Robin Sura, welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow. 37 animation are great. How can I skip her? Again, like, I'll be honest, meta is not that important in this game. Because majority of the endgame content that requires like strong unit, meta unit, to fully beat doesn't give you that much reward. That is true with raid. Raid doesn't give you that much reward with, fully clearing it. Especially they even updated so the what do you call it? So the artificial somnambulism? I forgot. Somnambulism. Artificial somnambulism's final 2 layers no longer give you resonance materials. Right? It only have gems, which is not a lot. Alright, that's good enough. Let's go directly to a place that we can test her. Also, I need to level her up. I need to level her up. It's so hard to find the character I'm trying to look at. I don't know why, but my brain doesn't work. Okay, right here on the right, that's why. She was on the edge. When she's your waifu, don't think of skipping. You would regret the trust. Yes, that is true. Waifu over meta for most of this kind of mobile game is the way to go. But let's just look at here. Is it this one? Wait. Oh well, this is fine. You know what? It's not really the target, but this will be fun. This will do. This will do. Full of waifus. Yes, there is no. The first patch did not have a male character, which is crazy. Alright, so let me think. So for Spathel, right, I'm trying to very specifically do a rotation where I'm maximizing her mox again. So I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to fuse her card. Because when you use this card, it's going to generate 1 card next turn. This card only lasts 1 turn unless you use it or fuse it, okay? I want Gotien's Field up. And then what is her skill again? This one is AoE. This is a mass debuff. Reduce their critical defense by 25%, reality defense by 15%, lasting 2 turns. If they has burning, then reality defense reduction increases 20%. That's free. The enemy will always have that. This is a AoE attack. This is also debuff. Applied to burning. And then when you're in the interlude, additional 30% penetration. Finale, what the heck? 50% penetration plus her 20% reduction plus Gotien. Like, she's basically doing Genesis damage. She's basically doing Genesis damage. Like, this is not normal, man. Alright, so we're gonna do this. Alright, beautiful. And then that, and then her ultimate will be ready next turn. Oh, and we want Gotien's Field out first. Alright. Beautiful. Just like that. Why did so many people stop watching the stream? Oh, I mean, everybody's here. Everybody's here. They're mostly in the YouTube, right? They're mostly in YouTube. Everyone sees broken. I mean, look at the numbers. Just look at the numbers alone. Her follow pack is 100% one rate just Genesis. Let me tell you, 100% penetration is better than Genesis because Genesis can't benefit from things like damage bonus. Okay, now it could be a negative thing, but most time, is this the debuff? Yeah. All right, we're about to burst the boss down so hard right now. Oh, I shouldn't have used that. It's fine. It's fine. Used the wrong skill, but look at the damage. Oh my god. So Junel's stunk. Yes, Junel's is first. This, I don't have elemental advantage. I don't have tooth. What in the? Hello, Virgin. Hi, Senpai. Her kit is supported by her damage is Electra. Exactly. And her damage is free. What the heck? That is crazy. Why is that thing so slow? Why is Madison Pucket's animation so slow? What the heck? Alright, so her ultimate is up soon. She has 31 hit, so she only needs 15 more to get. This is turn 5, right? So she needs 15 more to fully utilize it. We'll do a ultimate right here. Let me think. I want her skill next turn, and we need Gutien's skill ready. And I want to heal a little. There we go. That's good. We'll have to tank the boss ultimate right this turn, so it's good to have some kind of defense here, right? Alright, we'll tank that. Bunk. 25% damage reduction. Alright, beautiful. It didn't even hurt. And then we can oh my god, 40. She get. How much burning was the enemy has? She just maxed out her stack in one turn. She gets 16 stack or something. What the heck? No, actually, she gained 15. The boss have. Holy! We can permanently keep the boss's thing up. That is crazy. We'll just fuse this to keep this card in our hands. Alright, we'll do this. We'll move her card once so I can get her ultimate out. I might have to refresh card next turn so I can get the debuff from her out. But her debuff is so good. Exactly, Spatho reaches her full potential super easy. Yeah! Yeah, exactly. She gets so much more extra critical damage from her ultimate now because we can easily reach the required burning stack for it. And Wooloo is gone. Wooloo is out of the battle forever and ever. Nobody want her anymore. Nobody want Wooloo anymore. That's so sad. Give us the real ISOLDE. I'll do it. Okay, I'll do it. Give me a second. We just need to. Oh my god. I mean, Spatho is one of the most bursty characters this game has, but she just got so much more burstier right now. Like, it is crazy. It is crazy out here. Alright, this is gonna hurt. We got the damage bonus, plus I sold this ultimate. Spatho even had a full steel seems. How is that weak? How is that weak? We don't have elemental advantage. Nobody wanted Wooloo. No, Wooloo was still used. What the? That was what? She's a support. She's a support. She just did almost 30,000 damage. What is the effect of this limbo, man? What was it? I forgot. Like, huh? What the heck? There is no damage boosting effect. She just straight up broke the game, man. What the? What? Can I sold a solo DPS? Absolutely. Absolutely. She definitely can solo DPS from that. Alright, let's look at her. Where is it? Was it here? Right? Wait, what is this? No, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for her story. Her story is at here. Oh, that's something. If you do that later, but here's the thing, right? We have for all the character now. We have a testing stages we can play. Wait, what was that? Now I hope she can go solo without Spatho. She can go solo without Spatho. Yes, absolutely. Let's test it, right? We're not going to use Spatho here. We're going to use her as if she's the main DPS. We are actually. Let me think. Do I want Wooloo on there? Not really, right? Not really. Let me just throw Gutien there, right? That makes sense, I think. This is a good team. Alright, this is a good team. She BUC 90 team. She specifically focused on reality, okay? She is the reality DPS. You want to throw her in reality team. She doesn't work well with other type, in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. Alright, so we are going to use this skill first. We want the enemy to be burning, right? Wait, we automatically apply burning, so we can just use this. P to reduce her burn requirement. Yes. I mean, not really. Just speed up her online time, but I don't think it matters. Her P2 doesn't seem to be that impressive, honestly speaking. Because you guys saw the fight we did with Spattle, right? It was super easy to get boss to have 30 turn. Is Julian's limited? Yes, she will not enter the standard pool. Alright, she will not enter the standard pool. So now the enemy has a turn. 8, right? She has 8 stack of burn on him, which means I will be able to trigger the follow-up attack, but the trigger of follow-up attack require me into the second hit, so that's gonna take another turnish. Wait, is she's P2, right? Yeah, this is the P2 version, I think. So she entered the finale at 30 instead of 45 here. I mean 40 here. We want to get Gatien's ultimate out. She's P2 here, yes. Yeah. Does ISOLDE work better with Ju than 37? I would say yes, because she does provide penetration, right? She does provide a lot of penetration. She also provides a buff. And buff helps with Junan's passive. Look at that passive! It just blows enemy up like that. It's crazy. Like, as soon as you enter the turn, she will do that follow-up every single turn. Because unless there is specific mechanic counters it, alright? Unless there's specific mechanic that counters it, that removes burning, the enemy's gonna have more than 6 burns. There's no way when you're fighting with ISOLDE, enemy doesn't have that. Okay? There's no way enemy doesn't have more than enough burns. Let me think. Where is Gatien? Where's my Gatien? There we go. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. I think this is, in my opinion, right? This is the team I would use with her if you want her to main DPS. Damn, she's so damn strong. Yeah, exactly. Which would be nice for raid content. I feel like she will. Yes, she will destroy in raid. Okay? The specific raid from the museum, she will destroy that raid along with Spattle, and there is no arguing on that. Okay? I rest my case. She will absolutely destroy that place. Man, the one thing I dislike is Madison Park, right? Madison Park is mental. If Madison Park is reality, it would be better. No Spattle? Yeah, this is no Spattle. Even without Spattle, her damage is still insane. Have you not seen it? Because as you play, right, you will, as long as you focus a single target with all your team, you're going to be stacking mad amount of burning. All right, your team will get 3 pregnition per unit every. Is it worth it to play CN if you're a stack on global? No, I'm playing CN because I'm a day 1 player on CN. Okay, global, I played global after that. Okay, gonna make this very clear. Is clear Death wants spirit in check character to be broken? Yes. I mean, talking about that, technically, right? At least technically. Oh my god, I fell off. Okay. At least technically, what's her name? Technically, A9 is still broken. Oh my god, can we not do this right now? Am I offline? No? Okay, I have double check. It's like every time I try to stream, there's internet problems. Man. 6, not so much, cause a debuffer would be better here. Yeah. I mean, 6 would still be good, right? Because 6 can provide tons of buffs, like Incantation Might, which she enjoys. You could fit him in here if you really wanted. But here's the thing, Gatien kind of works better here. That's my opinion. Gatien works better here, right? Gatien is just a better overall reality support than 6 is. Also, especially in like 3 unit team instead of 4. 6 doesn't really fit here. I don't really need him, should I say? You can use whatever you want. I mean, that's true, right? If look, if you use raid, okay, if you go into the raid, absolutely make sure you have 6 with you, okay? He will save your life, he will save your day, and he's gonna have, like, you know, gonna save you some hairs. You're not gonna be losing all the hairs in the world. Let me just go full support here with actually, is Wooloo mental or physical? I forgot. Wooloo is mental as well. I want to trigger Gatien's freaking passive, man. I guess I'll just throw Centurion here. I guess that works. In case anybody die, we have Madison Park in the backup. What are the best ISO team comps? I think, right? I think the best ISO team is Spatho, ISOLDE, Gatien with what's her name? With Madison Park. That is the most perfect team that you can get out of the team. Mushroom Boy? Do you think the future unit will have domains and we will see a huge power creep? I mean, technically, we're already seeing some crazy power creep. Right? We have already seen some crazy power creep. But instead of, it's not really, in my opinion, not really power creep, but rather, they were too reserved with the character design until now. Alright? They were way too reserved with the character design until now. Now we actually feel powerful when we raise up our character. Before it's like, well, technically they're strong, but like, I'm not feeling it. You know what I mean? Look at that, 30 turns up burn, 30 stack up burn just like that. What the heck? That's a follow-up attack. You don't have to use the action for that. You have to understand that. That attack is completely free and it comes out every single turn. That is crazy. That is crazy. You can also just throw 37 here for some free mental trigger if you want. Let me see. Where is my 37? Right? You can just throw 37 in here for some free skills. Mushroom Boy Showcase. He doesn't synergize here. What do you mean? Why not? He doesn't synergize here. Actually, I'm using P1. What do you want from me? She doesn't synergize well into her team. Especially, I think Azra is kind of limited to a 4-unit team as well. Like, it is so hard to play him in a 3-unit team overall. If Centurion doing 30k or more on level 3 kick deck, how many bones are broken? I mean, honestly speaking, right? I think even Centurion is now much stronger, right? It's now much. Look at that. That follow, but it's even Centurion is much stronger now because Centurion will benefit from her buffs, her debuffs. Centurion will benefit from Gatien's buff and debuffs, and she will kick ass just like Spatho, right? Also, I want to make a video to specifically address this. It's about some of the combat tips. Look, so when do you want fuse card? When you want fuse card is when you think your character's ultimate is worth more than the multiplier you lose for fusing card. Often when you're fusing card, you lose a little bit of damage for that move, but in exchange you gain Moxie, right? So if you think that actual bit of Moxie is worth more than what the multiplier you're losing out of that move, then yes, some of the character that you don't want to fuse almost ever is, for example, 37 at low portraits, right? You want to use her regular skill so that she will get more follow-up attack out. Azure is very cute. Yes, Azure is very cute. Do ISO 6 Tooth Fairy Showcase on one stage, please? I can do that. The problem is there's like no. Is there like a 4-man team here? Is the final one? Yes. Who can replace 6? No, nobody. 6 is not used in every single team. I have to say this. Alright, this one is also not a 4-man team, I think. What about this one? There's no 4-unit team here. Alright, I guess we can go back to the Limbo for this. Not this one. That is my nightmare. But, so Limbo, right? We can do this. Oh, I need to reset because she's locked out. Is Battle better than Centurion now? Not necessarily. Here's the thing, right? In my opinion, ISOLDE boosts Centurion's power almost as much as she boosts Battle. Alright, what was the team? Junyangzi, ISOLDE, 6 Tooth Fairy. Where is it? ISOLDE, right? ISOLDE, Junyangzi, 6 and Tooth Fairy. Alright, this team is freaking stacked. Alright. So, of course, we're going to do the buff start here. We have so much. Look, so I actually mentioned this in my guide, right? Right now, I have 3 buff, right? I can do this on Tooth Fairy. Okay, not Tooth Fairy. I do this on her. She has more than enough buff to trigger her Eureka generation, which is nice. Also, the boss already have the burning, right? So, we can use this chance to apply the debuff, and then we'll just throw Junan's attack on it. You got to do it all. Well, as for Mushroom Boy, I don't get it. Mushroom Boy is extremely tied up to 37 in my opinion. Alright? He does Genesis damage. Can you show portrait later? Yes, I can show you the portrait. I'm not getting it, okay? I'm not getting the portrait, but I can show you. Look at that damage. Alright, so now what we're trying to do next is we are going to use his skill. Alright. What we want here is to actually get extra, what do you call it, Eureka here. We're going to use one of our skill, and then we're going to get another Junan's skill out. Portrait on DMSOS Psycube. I mean, I think her portrait, right, looks strong, but might not be necessary. It's one of the weaker portraits we have so far. I think they calm down with portrait since Junyanzi. It doesn't seem to be a huge effect. It have bigger effect in the, I guess, in shorter fights, but still. I think a P2 is solid, yes, but no. I mean, you have to think about the use cases, right? Let me use one more of this skill. We are going to do a, let me see. Do I want to do a debuff here? Yes. We're going to get her ultimate ready. So next turn, right, automatically, he has enough Eureka. Beautiful. We're just burn faster her damage. Her P2 just let her get to her like really damage point faster in a fight, but it's not that big of an increase in my opinion. What portrait for Ju? I have 300 pull for her, but also 1 ISOLDE. Alright, here's the thing with Ju, okay? There's one portrait that you don't want to be. Alright, there's one portrait you don't want to be. Everything else will be fine, okay? Oh, and so now I can do this buff, right? I have the incantation power up. We're going to follow up by this to make sure we crit and do that. You don't want to be P4 with Junyanzi. Are you aiming for P5? Yes. But do portrait on Ju make her stronger? Yes, it does, and it's quite a bit stronger. But here's the thing. Junyanzi feels perfectly fine at P0. Okay? Junyanzi does already a lot of damage at P0. This is why I like her design. She doesn't have any mechanic that feels better at higher portrait. She simply just does more damage at higher portrait. Don't get P4 without P5 and you'll be fine. Exactly. You are going to have a little bit issue with rotations if you do. Okay? And it's not just actually it's not a little issue, it's a big issue. You will have to like you will have to skip turns, you will have to fuse for the channeling skill to make sure you have enough liquor. She's already strong P0. Yeah, exactly. I have her P1, but that was just I got lucky with her pulls. I only put her like 100 times. I'm only P5ing in global because I can. Okay, I can. So this is turn 5. The boss is pretty much dead. Junyanzi is doing basically 20k damage, right? Because the follow-up count along with that. And now on turn 5, at the end of turn 5, right? She is maxed out on her passive. She will now do follow-up with a lot more extra damage. I'm going to do a level up here. And another level. Oh, I can't use it twice. Alright, we're going to get some extra damage here. And the boss died this turn. Lucksack. I mean, sometimes it happens, okay? It balances out. Jiu is absolutely carrying. I mean, if Jiu elementally counters this boss and Jiu already does insane amount of damage, what did they expect to happen? Jiu not carrying? That would be weird. But look, that was free, right? That entire 8,000 damage is completely free. Actually, I want to do this, yeah. Alright, let's just see what happens. We have some extra debuff, we don't need it. Also, technically you don't really want Tooth Fairy in her team, okay? Why do I say that? The thing is, Tooth Fairy, a lot of time using Tooth Fairy for the critical defense down, on top of the confusion, right? But she, yeah, she apply more critical defense down than Tooth Fairy. So she would just override the buff. She would just override the buff. If I will try it, let me see, what is the rate this time? I might be able to do Spatho, not Spatho, I can see, but yeah, I might be able to do the specific, what do you call it, a specific rate, right, with Ezra this patch or not, we'll see. She just really synergizes well with 37, and she is meant to play with 37. Let me see. Alright, you know what? Let's just do the regular Spatho team here. We'll throw. You don't really need Tooth Fairy in Spatho team because Spatho give herself crit rate and she doesn't need it. She doesn't need it. I'm newbie. Should I pull for 37 or 6? 6. Absolutely 6. Okay. I know 37 is really cute. She's a DPS. She's one of the. She's the best star PDS. Blah blah blah. But yeah, get 6. 6 will make your rate like 50% easier. You will have to think less. You're gonna die less. You're gonna do more damage. You're gonna SSS without even trying. Okay? You're gonna get SSS without even trying if you have 6. Ooh, nice. I kind of have some really good fusing happening here. Actually, there we go. Wait, she had corrosion on her. Ow. What is this card? Why do I have so many Mad Cat cards? Come on. RNG. But Tooth Fairy waifu plus her skin's cute. But Tooth Fairy is also broken, so everybody should get her anyway. Tooth Fairy is broken. Everybody should get Tooth Fairy. Unnecessary amount of punch, but hey, 6 is even replaceable. Man's doing way too much. Exactly. Waiting for that Tooth Fairy rerun. Tooth Fairy rerun happened with Junyan's banner, if I remember correctly. So, yeah. Take that how you want. Huge debuff. Alright, this thing is going to take a lot of it in the next turn. Follow-up attack right here, right? Bonk, and it's dead. It's dead. Oh, it's Big Ulu. I remember seeing this in Lux stream. Let me do the Well, I need it to have. Look, 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 look. I have 18 pre-ignition on him right now because I never used the tag, right? So now I just do this and I apply 18 stack of burning. And then another turn, another 10. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. The amount of burning you can instantly apply to enemy with her in your team is just insane. What the heck? I'm surprised you didn't get her skin in CN. That's surprising. Look, in CN, I'm not a well, okay? I'm only spending enough to get every single character. I'm only spending enough to get every single character. I am not welling in CN. And this burning is passively doing damage, which also triggers on those like units who takes fixed damage, right? So that is broken as well. We'll do this. Oh my god, this burning is ridiculous. Spatho and ISOLDE synergy is just perfect. Exactly! It is so insane! She doesn't even have to try! Alright, Spatho doesn't even have to try. She will have the max potential of her ultimate. Right? Look at her. I'm already 3 Moxie after the ultimate. Who tries to talk of Wooloo, now face Big Wooloo. I mean, Big Wooloo is weak as heck. I just did 50,000 damage. I just punched her for 50,000 damage. That is a P0 Spatho. Okay, that is a P0 Spatho. That's not like a P2 Spatho. That's not a P5 Spatho. That is a P0 Spatho. I'm not even using Gutian. Okay, I'm not even using Gutian. I'm not even using Gutian. This is ridiculous. What is this? Ah. Alright, that is too much clicking. Come on, what the heck? Spatho was ISOLDE in sentiment. I mean, you're not wrong. Because here's the thing, right? I mean, so first of all, ISOLDE provide everything Spatho wants, right? Damage bonus, critical damage, burning, physical defense down, right? It's just perfect. What is in here talking about that? I was hoping for a Matilda portrait, but it doesn't exist. Oh, this is cool. So she provides everything that Spatho wants. And on top of that, she does good damage as well. I was expecting Matilda portrait too, but well, I mean, I don't know if we're ever gonna see it now. Why won't they give us the Matilda portrait? It's not like we're gonna use her or anything. It's not like we're gonna use her. I guess this is the mid-piece team. Alright, I think we're just gonna use 3 characters here, and I don't think I need healer. If I need healer, I'll switch up. Oh shit! Actually, I kind of want to get his buff up first. Let's do that, yeah. They gave her skin, but no portrait. Exactly! Exactly! It was one of the cutest skin. I love it. And we took it. It's just not usable. It is so weird. I'm just looking forward to Lux hitting those high numbers. His Spatho already did 100k per ult. When everything lined up, wonder how she'll do with ISOLDE. Also, casually 40k with her incantation. I mean, yeah. If we have some kind of buffs, it's even better. What the? Is there something about this? At the end of the turn, gain a max health, 10% max health as shield. When gain shield, then take 50% reduced reality damage. You piece of shit! I just brought my reality units here. Wow. That's screwed up, man. That is screwed up. We'll apply a tons of burning here. We have 15 pre-ignition. Alright, the enemy just dead. It didn't count. I don't like her, but the skin I'd do for use her. Not without portraits though. I mean, even with portrait, I don't think she will be good. But it would be cool if, you know, we don't have a random 5-star that doesn't have portrait in the game for no reason, right? It just makes no sense. Alright, let's see. Does that do damage? No, it does not. It didn't even crit. Did that not buff? Did I not use the buff? No way, right? Alright, we have all that stuff lined up. We'll throw a debuff here. We don't need it though. Okay, we're fine. Alright, we're gonna just use her skill, I guess, and the enemy will die. Why my finger feel numb and tingly? I think you need to go to sleep, my friend. It is late. You should not be addicted to the entertainment like I am. I just really, really need to finish the event real quick and see the boss. I need to see the boss. Oh, talking about that, I have not played on my NA account for a very long time. I think I skipped my NA for like a whole week because I was busy.
So this it's splendid.
Talking about that, what is this sport even about? How are we here? You're the one streaming at late hours. I can't help it. The game decided to update on this time, and we had a competitive League of Legends match that I had to play with my friends. They're all the same. I don't understand. They released a character that is a reality support, and then they decided we're going to introduce this boss or this enemy that takes reduced reality damage. Why? What is the reason of that decision? Who made that decision? I don't understand. Because they can't. Like 1.4, right? They've introduced a tons of character that you want to have AoE, aka 37, and you want to have Genesis damage, aka 37. Bad has friend. Look, man, I might be a loner for most part. I still do have friends. I know it's surprising, but I do have friends. Yes. Good job, better than me. Oh, thank you. My friends don't like me. We do also get some time, you know, get into coils of combat because we, you know, play this game called League of Legends, and it's not the most friendly thing. But hey, we are figuring it out. Good damage though. Did that thing have a different difficulty though? Because it looked like they had different difficulties. So it only have two difficulties. Did they change? Oh, right. This is the main story. My bad. I just remember. This is the main story, which means it only have a regular difficulty and a hard difficulty. League. I don't play that much League anymore. I only play it right now. What the fuck is this? What is this creepy ass shit?
These souls are no longer bound to their bodies. They're a nuisance to deal with.
So? If you're looking for most meta units, I just imagine meeting little bands. What do you mean? I'm not that small. I'm huge. Like, huge.
I bought this bullet with my savings. Who took it out of my body?
What the fuck? He's saying that I bought the bullet with my savings, so that bullet should stay in my body. Who took it out? It's you. Huh?
Enough of your ugly fuss.
Go away. It's not working.
What? It's Ban can't play too much League. It gives him high blood pressure. Exactly, it does. Absolutely does. What am I even looking at? This is just a soul, a withering soul. So they will dodge one attack per turn. Damage taken reduced by 50% after attacking. Then the main target reduce. This is a disgusting enemy. You want to attack as often as possible, which ISOLDE is good here because ISOLDE have a follow-up attack that will proc the thing. All I did was make an elaborate plan and destroy the mean games. Oh well. Oh well. I wonder why they hate you. They're Jew 6 Jew ISO's battle. Yeah. So one thing that is with 1999, right? They are pulling out more systems, I guess. They're pulling out more systematic teams that have good synergies between each other. And when the units have good synergy between each other, they become stronger. I'm actually waiting for a better, I guess a better support unit for Jessica, because I think Poison Team is not at its maximum yet. Right? It can be better. It can be better. There I'm building a house with my brother and Unshrouded. Oh, I want to play that game so much, but I can't. I still have more videos. Like, there are like people constantly asking me to make tier lists. I'm making a tier list. I just had to finish 6 and 37's video real quick. And then I'll work on the tier list right after. Okay, it's going to cover all the way to 1.6, and it's actually going to include, I guess not really include. Let me think. I'm actually gonna do this. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. We're going to start the channel, and then we're gonna do the debuff, and then we're gonna alt next turn. But I'm gonna include also my opinion with Spatho based on ISOLDE, because that changes now. Alright, can you include Psycubes? Yes, it does include Psycubes. Psycube, like the best. We are going to assume we're using the best Psycube since Psycube is completely free, right? If you're not using the best Psycube, what are you doing? Alright, they just disappear this turn. Bunk? Why they don't take damage? So they have this thing called dodge. They gain a dodge every single turn. So if they don't have a dodge out of the turn, they will dodge once. And it's very annoying. But because I have burning and all that, follow-up attack and stuff wasn't the problem. I need to go watch this story later. I also have like I also have the story for 1.4 being delayed. I mean 1.3, right? There's another video I need to get out before 1.4 come out, which is the story recap for the entire main story. There's so many things that just land up. I hate this enemy so much. They're so annoying. Alright. We are gonna use the team that is actually good here. We're gonna use the team. The thing with this team, right? Follow-up attack, right? They dodge one, they don't dodge the follow. That's a lot of YouTube video. Exactly. Right? And then the Genesis damage is 2 hit, I'm pretty sure. We also have a lot of AoE, so overall, right, they're not gonna dodge everything while I'm running this team. It's just hella annoying. This team, this stage or this type of enemy doesn't really promote Spatho. Like, come on, man, what the heck? Why are we trying to push the wrong character here in this new? The recap will be the same as 1.2. Yeah, like very small amount of people will watch it, but I'm still gonna make it. Hey, I just really want to make it. That's all. You know, consider it a personal hobby. Consider it a personal hobby. Dodges, and then yeah, the follow-up attacks do triggers, right? Which is nice. Alright, we need some 37 skill, so we're gonna do this, right? So do that, and we're gonna do that. They're all dead. So that hit get dodged, this time get dodged, and then trigger the follow-up as well, which kills the target. Beautiful. Shaman and Bird can stack debuff. Yes, Shaman and Bird's debuff can stack because Gideon's debuff is from the of the Ray, and Array itself does not compete for the even. So buff from Array, even if it's the same name, it will stack with a regular version of buff. It's counted separately. Since ISOLDE has follow-up attack, would 37 Jew ISOLDE and Tooth Fairy work? Yes, it would. It would perfect. It would totally work. Now, of course, in a 4-man team. And ISOLDE, here's the thing. ISOLDE follow-up attack will 100% trigger every single fight. I mean, every single turn. It will 100% trigger every single turn. There's no going to lurk mode being joined this from. Oh, thank you. Because she's completely free, you don't have to use her skill. She just destroys. She also makes Jill do more damage, right? Which is good. I just really wish that the enemy is actually promoting Spathodia instead of promoting Junel Zen 37, because that's what's happening right now. The enemy are promoting Junel Zen 37. Is the buff stacking additive or multiplicative? It is additive. Alright, there are a few different multipliers in this game, such as damage bonus, such as let me do this. Such damage bonus, such as critical damage, such as incantation might. Between different type of multipliers, they multiply, but within the same category, they are additive. Majority of the buff and debuffs that says increasing the damage dealt, increase the damage taken, stuff like that, they belong to the damage bonus and they are all additive. It's the buff stack. So that is something you should consider when you are, I guess, looking at picking up your team. 37 Jew, a good combo. Yes, a very good combo. Jew already does really good damage, right? And 37 will trigger so many follow-up. So many follow-up from Jill. Because right now I just use the channel skill from Jill. The channel skill will come out next turn. This channel skill, which you will see right now, this is the first follow-up, this is the second follow-up. That one skill generates two Eureka 437, which is crazy. Because I'm Meta Slave and because the good character purity, I'm gonna go for 6th and Jew Portrait because I want stunk mineral DPS on Storage. Then ISOLDE because I thought this mentally ill. Exactly, mentally ill women are so hot. Now, of course, that's limited to in fictional characters, because real mentally ill women will destroy your life. I'm sorry, but I mean, mentally ill people in general will destroy your life. What am I gonna deal with? Huh? What is happening here? Reflect damage based on the percentage of the damage. So reflect a percentage of the damage taken back using this passive called the mirror. Wow, that is the first. This is the first time we have a counter that actually is based on the damage taken. It's gonna hurt though. Interesting. So this is some kind of therapy. What the heck? Rosumura is perfect Spaddle's burst out. Exactly. And if you add that on top of Gutien's field, it is so much damage. It is crazy. It is absolutely crazy, man. But maybe I should get 37 and sacrifice the chance for portraits. I don't think you need portrait, honestly speaking. Having a more variety of a character in this game is better. That is my opinion.
Confrontation was never to my liking.
Yeah, let's do that. Damn, the therapist looking a pullable character. Probably. I mean, she is Arcanist. But she is not Marcus. What? Wait, what? Huh? Hello? What the huh? Wait, how does this thing works? I'm confused. All damage taken are 1. How do I win this? Oh, so you have to find the actual main person it's hiding behind? How the fuck am I supposed to know? Huh? What? So you have to attack her actual body 5 times, then she'll review, but... So it basically wants you to AoE, right? You want AoE, I think.
You found me.
You found me.
Did you cease from the illusion?
Okay, so we're looking for the main actual person, right? 2 stack, 3 stack.
This can't be right.
This can't be right. No.
No, I need to be sure. I'd be disappointed were it a fluke.
So she now has 3 stack of review. You need to attack the right person. To win, you have to win. I mean, yeah, you sound like that person from that show. I think I'll just do that. I don't have a healer and my team is dying.
It is here. Everything.
Alright, so there we go.
These reflections.
Right, we reviewed, and then the mirrors are gone, the main body is here, and we can actually attack it and do damage. But my ISOLDE is dying from that reflection. Oops. Gatien's ultimate is already run out, which sucks. I'm gonna refresh here to start Gatien's channel here. We are going to get her charge up, and then we're gonna ult here. Just use U37 Tooth Fairy. Yes, absolutely. Well, I wanted to use this team, and it's working just fine right now. It is working just fine. Big punch. Bunk. I should have used her ultimate there, but screw it. It is fine. Alright, we're done. But will eat you. I don't care about loads of cyanide in your body. Just calm down. Calm down, Morat. Calm down, Morat. Can you explain why variety better? Why not hyperinvest P3 6-star characters? Well, because in this kind of game, a lot of things will depend on the environment. Okay? There is going to be environmental buff, environmental debuffs. There are going to be different type of enemies that will benefit certain kind of playstyle, certain team composition, certain characters. And a lot of time, right? Now, I'm not saying you cannot brute force. You can absolutely brute force with character that's not meant to be there if they're hyper invested. But hyper investing is very hard as a free to play. You will have to skip multiple patches to get that hyper investment in. And even then, just getting 1 copy of the new character will still clear content easier than it is using your hyper invested character. Look at that full of attack. Bunk, bunk, bunk. Beautiful. Alright, let's just kill this thing, I think, here. Also, correction, Affleur is 30% more damage. Yes. It does. I do want to say it does not influence Genesis damage. Okay. I will also make a separate video about damage formula in general, since Genesis damage is here and it's quite different from the rest. But overall, right, Genesis damage is only affected by critical damage if it can crit, the attack, and that's it. Unless it says, okay, the enemy does take extra damage from Genesis, which some enemy does, right? Okay, we are fighting ISOLDE. She's so mentally ill. She doesn't know who she is. Just like Julianza. Julianza is mentally ill as well. It's funny. It is funny.
These ghosts suck. I'll take it.
You know what? I'm gonna get a few more viewers. Look, I'm gonna do something crazy, okay? I'm gonna do something crazy. Watch this. So, I'm gonna publish the video now. This video can go away. I usually upload 2 videos because I usually use one to generate the I usually use one to generate the what do you call it? The subtitles, but we're good. Right? So now I'll use that to funnel more viewers into my stream. Metas as fuck. This stage says kill her ghost. Wait, what? It says kill her, right? It says to when you have to defeat her within 12 turns. This is just regular ghost. So we're trying to fight her. We are going to apply some... Oh, we're going to get Gutien's ultimate now. Just like that. Easy. Beautiful. We're going to do a skill here, and we're going to use that. Yeah, but her ghost deal a bunch of damage to her. Wait, what? I didn't read that part. Let me see it. La Sandwich. Just tries I've cleared it all. Okay, let me see how this works. Excuse me. I didn't say anything about that. Damage taken reduced by 80%. When other teammate leaves, reduce 30% max health. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So you want to focus on her, on the little things, right? Oh well, it's really hard to not splash damage onto ISOLDE. I have a lot of AoE, man. What do you mean? There's like 2 targets. How am I gonna not splash damage? It's gonna trigger automatic attack. Why is this fight so bad for this team? Because I just read, like, whenever she takes damage, she gets buffed to her teammates for some reason. Okay? And on top of that, her teammate also heals. Why? But have you ever played handball? No, I have not.
Who are you? Why? I'm sorry. Beg. I'm sorry. I sympathize.
What in the...
No.
So this entire chapter we're just doing therapy session? Because that's what sounds that's what it looks like. We're just doing a therapy session right now. Are we for real? But yeah, I've never played handball. Bunk. Look at that follow-up attack. 1,000 healing, man. What the heck? I can't stop the follow-up attacks. This is so ridiculous. The streamer I came to support hates me. I try to help him, he ignores my advice and requests. I did not do that. I would never, right? I would never do something like that. Terrible. Big damage. Bunk. I mean, I took your advice as well. What is a rugby player? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Did you hear the fire?
But like, seriously though, this chapter, the entire chapter is just therapy sessions. What the heck? Steamboat definitely sounds like rugby. He doesn't like me either, usually because I patronize and antagonize. I mean, you know what you did. You know exactly what you're doing. Never believe me. I say kill ghosts, you say I don't read that, so I attack ISOLDE. I mean, the stage itself says attack ISOLDE, right? The stage itself, you have to defeat ISOLDE. I didn't read her passive, which means she loses 33% HP whenever an ally dies. I didn't read that part. My bad. Okay? What are we looking at? Heinleys, Heinz, I guess Heinleys, something like that. We got a is this Is this a knight? We need more monster enemies. Heinz. Oh, Heinz ketchup mixing. I did nothing. Okay, we have Rickrolled. One time. No, it was not one time. Wait, where did he go? Huh? Where'd he go? At the end of the turn, gain one source. At the beginning of the turn, consume all source and attack once. Deals 20%, 40% mental damage to 2 random enemies. And for each source cost, increase damage by 20%. So the same with source, but reality and 60 and 10. Okay. Let me see. What am I dealt with? Alright, I'm gonna do that. We're going to get the charge up. Damage. Ooh. Oh, this Gutian cards though. That really looks like a knight. When we get a knight 2.0 in like the future patch, is like. This is a single target one though. Looks like.
Confrontation was never to my liking.
Bunk.
The Bagua drown on the sign brick never warns about its changes.
I cleared the whole chapter, Bun. And why you no listen? I listened to you. I attacked the ghost after turn 1, right? I did.
Not right.
We're gonna sacrifice a little bit of rotation here, but I want to burst that thing. There we go. We have all the defense down. We're going to sacrifice 1 Moxie here, but we got that buff onto the ultimate to make sure it crits. If I'll admit, I ricked you 3 times, but it was funny. You maybe enjoyed. I did not. You made me look like a fool, and I will always remember that. Isoke looks so complicated. This is making me skip her. No, she's not complicated at all. She is one of the most simple character, I think. She's straight up not complicated. You just use her like whenever you want, you have a debuff, right? Most of her stuff is passive. She just passively apply a bunch of burn, passively does a lot of damage, and passively make your team overpowered. Okay? Whenever you want, you just throw out her debuff to reduce the enemy's defense and increase the critical damage you do to them. Yes, she used a lot of attacks, but majority of those just happen automatically. Majority of her thing just happens automatically. It's completely auto. Okay? But please forgive. I'll be very not happy. Look, I already forgive you. I just won't forget about it. Okay? I forgive, but I don't forget. That is something I live by. Some kind of weird bird. What is it called? Citrus bird. Huh. But it's too petty for that. Look, I told you I already forgive him. I just don't forget. Also, I just realized something. I have increased the size of my bun, right? Because I was doing some kind of recording and stuff. I am going to update this to be a little bit smaller. Just a little bit. Just like that. Wait. It's bounced back. What the heck? Why is it bouncing back? What? Huh? Why is it not working? Move! Damn it. There we go. Now it's better. Okay, I will no longer be out of scenes. Perfect. Alright, perfect. Alright, back. Look at that. That's a lot of people. I do. Well, you know what? We'll just keep going with no healer until we die, okay? We're just gonna keep using. Bunk. 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 Ooh, good damage. So, asshole damage? That's fine. We're gonna have the channel ready. We are also going to have this ready. But if you're smaller and each you be less full, you went bigger again. I don't know. I'm not that big. I'm trying to be smaller, you know. Trying to be smaller. Reduce the size and stuff. It is quite important to me personally. The size matters. Oh, this new character kit are so complicated. Remember 1.0 were so simple. I mean, yeah. No, I don't think new character are complicated. They just do a lot of things passively, right? Gatian do a lot of things passively. And the new character does a lot of things passively. Like, Junelle looks complicated, but she's super simple. You just use her skill. You try to keep up the liquor stack, which is pretty much automatic. Unless you, for some reason, got her to P4, but not P5. Then you have to worry a little bit. You will actually run out of liquor. You won't have the penetration from your ultimate, which sucks. But you should never let it happen anyway. Alright, we're going to do this. We're going to apply a lot of burn. We're going to use this and this. We're going to do a double fuse later. Guys, clip him sing fights matters. It's funny if you put it out of context. Out of context is some of the worst thing ever happened to the internet. Ah! This full-up attack is nowhere nearly as good as her ultimate version, I guess. So we will apply 18 burn here. And I think we just killed the enemy here. Oh my god, that's good damage. That's good damage. I'm all fun, can't click. That's good. Nobody clips. Nobody clips nothing. We are being very family friendly. We don't talk about naughty jokes. Let me see. Look at all this beautiful, beautiful. Oh, talking about that. Do I have enough for her Psyche? Yes. What is happening here? That's a new one. Have we ever had something like this happening? What is her Psyche again? Let me read it real quick. Talk about Azra. Ah, yes. Azra is very cute. I love Fanboy and Mushroom. It's perfect. I think Fanboy all should play with Mushroom. Alright, let's see. So, we have the new Psyche right here. What does it do? Clip already? Should you? Yes, absolutely delete it. You know, it's not good. It's not something you want to spread. We want to spread positive information. So when the caster attack burning enemy, damage increased by 6%. The caster's AoE damage, if they're using AoE damage and the damage is a follow-up attack, then incantation power increased by 4%. It's actually kind of weak, no? It looks really weak, in fact. What the heck? This looks really weak. How? I was expecting quite a bit more from this. But you know what? It have good attack for crit piece. I guess that's fun. We're out of resources. That's unfortunate, but I guess I'll take it. I'm happy with this. What? I'm out? Also, but just check the M, send you the translation. Yeah, let me see. Psycube, right? 380 and 16%. We have always been like 330, 350 with attack on Psycube that has crit. That's really good. When attacking enemies, bury, increase, blah blah blah. So 4% to 28%. Yeah, you need to amplify this. This is meant to be amplified. Let me just eat that. That is free. Amplify. They seem. Wow, that is very well established creators. Look at that. A well established gentlemen. They should make a plushie of them. They should make a plushie. But what should I do with my stream points? Look, I'll eventually work at something out, okay? I'll work something out. I'm not a streamer right now. I'm more of a YouTuber. I'm just too lonely, okay? I'm just a little bit lonely, so I kind of need some companies. But
The bones will tell. Pardon me.
Alright, we're gonna alt here and then alt that. Wait, I think that thing's supposed to split. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that thing's supposed to split. And we just one-shot it. Well, if you're gonna be streaming regardless, just give up something to use it. I'll go around and see what we can use that for. Account reviews. Actually, yeah, probably. I have been thinking, right? Other has been doing like, what do you call it? Viewer pools, account reviews, stuff like that. I think we should do some of that as well. This just make me think we should have an official Dust Bowl cat character. I think so as well. Maybe April Fools, right? April is gonna be there, and then we'll have like April Fools, and then we get a critter as a character. It would be cool. It would be really cool. That would be cool. Yeah? I'm at 20k. 10k, is 10k a lot or not a lot? Oh my god, that's one established gentleman right here. When attack... So, when attacked, give the attacker a hat. And that hat make them take additional Genesis damage. Oh, 50% attack has Genesis damage when attacked by the cat people thing. Oh well. Let me see, do I have any fuse here? Beautiful. We'll do a attack into... I think I'll do that, actually. Yeah, that's fine. We also get a free fuse on Gatian. You can adjust it, though, the amount of points we get. Oh, that's true. I just never really worry about points. I thought that thing doesn't even activate without me actively do it, but I guess it exists anyway. Oh, she got silenced. Ultimate, they're already burning. We'll do a attack here. Look at this distinguished gentleman looking at the way he's sitting. Exactly. You know, I always like how sometimes cats do the loaf thing. We have some stray cats in our community, and we just feed them. Sometimes they just sitting there like a loaf on the ground. My team is dying. I think we need to actually do something about this. Why are they silenced? I don't like this. I do not like this. They're all silenced. They can't use any of their skills. What the heck? The only fun I get is making Goofy's battle flat and grayscale. What's that supposed to mean? This makes me wish even more that they make the CN merch available globally. That is true. Wait, is there like no dying here? Nope, there's no dying. Alright, cool. Since we can't die, let me heal real quick. Let me heal real quick. Where is my healing incantation? What the heck? You know what? Let's just kill them. Let's just kill them. And because we have an option to add emotes with the stream. Oh! I actually know that. I've done that to other channels before. It's actually kind of fun. Bunk. Look at that Tooth Fairy just really putting the nail on the coffin.
Mother of arrogance.
Mother of arrogance. What? I would have really liked the Xiaomi watches. You know, Xiaomi collabs with gacha games so much. I know they had like a they had a collab with Genshin. It was a what's her name? It was a Klee phone, and then there was a Hu Tao phone, and they had some actual accessories like a bag. How long is the chapter again? Are we done yet? I just want the boss fight. That's what I care the most. I want to try out the boss fight. Because the boss fight is 100% going into the raid. And it's gonna suck.
What are you talking? Storm? The war?
Storm the wall? I don't know.
Everything will be destroyed.
Everything will be destroyed soon. So we are hiding into another storm now, right? It looks like we're heading into another storm. We kind of... Oh, right. I remember in the trailer they're supposed to go into the island where 37 and 6 is at. Why is the game switching the team I'm using? I actually have no idea why is it happening. But we are getting switched. It's the only thing I get with my stream point. I use like oh my doing it to for the last 10 minutes. You know, I've been thinking, right? What I could is add some plugins that let you interact with my VTuber model. I said the amount of point we get for doing certain things. Let me see. Let me see. Watching for 5 minutes. Follow this channel. Girl, watching streak. What is a watching streak? I've never seen that word before in my life. Actually, I think I'll just do this into that target because her follow-up is triggering. Alright. Bunk. Look at that damage. Granted, we're looking at easy mode, but I would say this chapter is easier than the last chapter. It's when you watch your streaming RO. I don't even stream regularly. I stream like once every week. I stream once every week, usually when there's new patch, right? New patch and mid patch, so that's like four stream per 6 week, and then Limbo. I usually do Limbo refresh stuff, but I have skipped seeing like I've skipped my global for like so much now because I just don't need the resources, right? Yeah, if I watch it every week, we get that. I can't watch streak because he's stream while I'm in school usually. Yeah, that kind of unfortunate. What is this? Wow, look at that. I don't know. This subtitle just feels so cheap. This subtitle that passed by feels so cheap. What is happening here?
What are these?
What are these?
Oscar Botula poisoned to death.
Oh, this is the assassination letters. A bunch of assassinations. I remember seeing this in the trailer as well. Are we finally at the boss fight? It was. How long was the last chapter? It was like 20 something, right? What the? What am I looking at? What is this thing supposed to be? Audience? Mental damage. Mental damage taken reduced by 30% after taken mental damage. Apply the corrosion onto the enemy. Okay, so this is a physical team thing. Screw it. I'm sure that my team is strong enough that I'll just be able to survive here. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. There's nothing bad could happen, right? What is a little corrosion gonna do to her? Right? I mean, if anything, I still have Tooth Fairy here, right? Bonk, bonk, bonk. Look at that full up attack. So good. Alright. And then we trigger the follow. Bonk. Alright, there we go. She's fun. Look at that. Easy mode, yes, but hard mode, you need Tooth Fairy or a healer at least. Yes. I mean, yeah, we'll go to the hard mode. We'll just do hard mode on specific fights. Are we at the boss yet? That's all I care. Let me fight the boss. I want to see the new boss. I'll worry about the story later.
Is this also some kind of mass hysteria, or
What is this?
anyone seen my glasses?
Let's look at distortion. 6/24th. Okay, so we have like what 5 more stages to go, and then we can call it a day. Star enemy. Why are they star? They just really want me to use my poison team, don't they? They just really want me to use my poison team. Oh, that'll work.
Hello there.
We definitely need a better poison support now that we have seen what ISOLDE is capable of providing for Spatho. You're buying 37 skin? Nope, not on Cian. I'm not buying no skins on Cian. What the heck? Look at that damage. It's so good. Woo. The boss will be something funny. Something funny? What's that supposed to mean? So the beat doesn't need no bodyguards.
Who's that? These series of your race. It seems to be mixed up.
Honestly speaking, I should start 6 rotation, but like, you don't really use 6 rotation. It kind of sucks. I swear. Is P5 Jew plus P06 worth it, or get P0 of 6 Battle Jew ISOLDE? I would say get more characters, okay? But I'm not going to be able to 100% die on that tail because let's be honest, Jew kinda OP. And her... How do I say this? Her portrait is pretty average, okay? Her portrait is like average amount of improvement. But here's the thing. Her base is so high that the average is in fact broken, okay? The base amount of power she has is so damn high that she is in fact broken because her base is strong. You'll find out, Serban. We'll remember you. Oh well. Is something bad's gonna happen? Because you're scaring me right now. You are scaring me, Molar Rat. What? Quiet! Oh my god, this is like distorting in the freaking theater or something. Just the piano man coming out. War and Peace. Boomerang? Such weird way. Double cross! Double cross! What? That's not how you say that. Wait, anyway. I guess sometimes they have more interesting names. Oh, it's that dude! So, he has reached, he has survived the storm and came back. Interesting. There's no weird stuff, so I think I can use that team. Right? Wait, I need more? Okay, fine, I'll just use this. Does he go away? He doesn't go away this time, right? We actually fight him. Oh, see, this is the first time. Enemy have a array now. So now array is useful because we can override this. Right now, the enemy has penetration plus 20%, and after they attack, they will also apply confusion on the enemy, which increase the critical chance or reduce the critical resistance by 40%. Actually, I should have just used Gatan skill so I can get a ray out, but it's fine. I'm sure there's nothing bad can happen in just one turn. Oh shit, her ult came out. Oh. Oh, that works.
Right.
What a tragedy.
We're gonna do this. We have a lot of bursts lining up. Holy shit. We have a lot of bursts lining up right now. It's like just the perfect start right now. We'll do a refresh real quick, I think. I don't really want to refresh that skill out, but in the same time, I need one more battle skill. I need her charge skill, so... Oh, perfect. So we'll do this, right?
Confrontation was never to my liking.
And then we'll charge up, ready for ultimate next turn.
Bagua drowned
And we'll also have the super debuff ready next turn. And then we're gonna do some serious damage. Okay, we're gonna do some serious damage.
Anyone feeling cold?
1.8 might have mineral support, right? I mean, Pickle was 1.1. Maybe. But we did just have Junyangzi, right? We just had Junyangzi. So I don't know. Alright, so... Oh, shit. The boss overrode the array, which sucks. So now I don't have the benefit. And... Oh, why is this boss so annoying? I was trying to do something fun.
Just right.
I can't get Moxie this turn.
The bones will tell.
It is such a downer. This boss is such a downer. I swear. It was going to be something great, but it's no longer something great. And I'm sad. I'm really sad. Also, ISOLDE is squishy as heck. She's dying. Alright, let's see. So this turn we have that prepared.
I can hear it.
I think she's dead. Probably. Unless the enemy don't attack her, which I don't believe. Boss have similar eyewear as Ban. It have nothing like it! That's a freaking hand! What do you mean? What do you mean? We look nothing alike. Don't you dare. Alright, we're gonna kill it anyway, so we're gonna do bunk, bunk, and then bunk. Sadly, we didn't get any of the preparation in. Oh, that's... What do you mean? Oh, that's hand. That's the... What do you mean that's hand? It's clearly hands. Did you not see it? I wonder the phase 2 of the boss look like. There is no phase 2. Ban is using his hand to cover his nose. His eyes are the black head. Shot! Shot! Alright, so 24 is coming up right now, which is perfect. Let me see where my NA looking at. I have skipped how many days? I've just been playing global. Oh, look at her. Oh, is this a storm? So the storm already happened here, right? Doctor Ratio. What? Anyway, so look like the storm already happened. Everything turned into drawing or something. Or maybe this is inside her head. I don't know. Let's see. How I only logged in 7 days this month. I only logged in 7 days this month on global. I'm real. I'm real. I need to start logging in. Oh god. I need to start logging in with... Oh no. No, 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 no. I just realized something. I need to pay. I need to pay if I want to have the Gladney. Oh shit. I skipped 2 weeks, actually. Not just 1 week. I skipped 2 weeks this month. Holy shit. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I was too busy to actually play that, but I did play CN. Yeah. I only played CN. I'm not pulling for new Babel. I don't know about you, but I'm a meta slave, okay? Huh? Who's this? Angela? Are we trying to do freaking realization right now? Oh my god! Well, at least we have a 4-man team now, so that works. We'll throw two medicine pocket here. Where's my mad puck? There we go.
Me? Is everyone else dead?
But that need to pull for Babel should come to shot.
My mistakes.
For global, who should I pull next other than 6? 九娘子, you can consider Spatho. For unless you're like really simping for Ezra, you're really simping for 37, you want the best for her. Otherwise, you do not need. What incarnation? Yeah, that's a realization right here.
Time together.
There's a voice in her head, so she's basically Dante's. Anyway. Alright, so we're gonna get
The bones will tell.
his ultimate ready. We're going to get a prepare, and we're gonna do that. It'll work eventually, sire, one day. I was just trying to add to the curse. No! I'll be lucky next pull. I just got the unlucky one, and I'll be lucky next. It's gonna be so easy to P237. It's gonna be crazy. You shouldn't tell me to shot. I'm a prophet because the stream I told you I said wasn't into you. Shot! I got her. Okay? I got her. Anyway.
Confrontation was never dramatic. The Bagua drown on the sign brick never warns about its changes.
It'll be funny. Why is it funny? I don't like what I'm reading. She does free AoE damage every 2 turns after turn 4. I have to kill this thing so fast. This is easy mode, right? Is this the hard mode? We'll do a debuff here.
I can hear them.
And then we'll throw out Gutien's skill because I kind of want to have his ultimate back next when it goes away, right? We have the debuff applied here. We have some Gutien's Moxie generating. Hopefully get a fuse on Gutien. Okay, I can have her ultimate back in another turn. That's crazy. Mental Leo has turned into mentally metaphorical Leo. I mean, that's just Angela. That's just realization. No? Alright, this kills the first form, I think. Alright, the second form, we're turning red. She be angry or something.
Was ist eine Probe? Sie sehen's, aber genießt sie. Ist der Vogel noch?
Alright, so now the boss have aura. Our array. It applies 3 burning to our team every single turn, which is annoying. Actually, 6 would be here because he can dispel the burning, but I guess it's fine. Bound save his luck for P537 Global Trust. Yeah, it's gonna be so easy to P5. I'm not even gonna finish my 200 pulls. Watch.
I can hear it.
It's gonna be so easy. Who do you think is the worst 6-star? New Babel is hands down the worst 6-star, unfortunately. Okay? In this game, survivability really doesn't triumph damage. Okay? And if you want the damage, New Babel is one of the worst units to have. Her rotation is kind of bad. Okay? All her damage is supposed to be coming out of her ultimate. Her base skill doesn't really provide damage overall. So, so overall her DPS is really, really low when you're using her. And if you want to use her rotation at all, which is the worst part, if you want to use her rotation at all, you will end up needing to use a lot of her skill cards. So outside of specific places, very specific places,
What a tragedy.
such as some of the limbos and specifically TTU, where she can generate Moxie from those counter attack. At that point, you don't have to use her skill anymore. Okay, her counter will make sure she can spam her ultimate, but that is something she need.
You're overdoing it, Miss Kakanya.
The Babel dig at the end of the 37 guide was chef because I had to. I had to. I mean, there will always be people who look forth for characters, regardless of their power. But for 352 little, it won't be difficult. It will be so easy. Oh, he summoned one of those ghosts. After leaving, apply 6 burning to other allies. When they enter Cinder, then he loses all the HP. Cinder means cannot move. Damage taken by 100%. Cannot be burning. After the end of the turn, take attack as 120% Genesis damage. What is this? Oh, so you want to have 30 stack of burning on her, and then she enters Cinder for 2 turns and take a bunch of extra damage, basically. Ah, that's easy. That is easy. Everyone place your bets now. How many 50-50 will... We are not doing that. We are not doing that. No. No.
Confrontation was never to my liking.
Let me see. Do I have a lot of... Oh, look at that. Let me just do this, right? This is going to apply so much burning to the boss. This is going to also apply so much burning to the boss. And then this is going to apply burning. Boss, go to 30 burning right now. Right now. It just goes straight to 30 burning. Watch. This is crazy. So, Medicine Puck apply 18 burns. Her ultimate applies 10 burns. Boss have 30 burn on it. It will enter the Cinder mode. Oh my god. This boss is so easy. I'll use the boost thing. We're going to use this. We're going to use that. And then we're going to heal real quick. And the next turn we burst the shit out of this boss. Can we use ISO as main DPS? Yes, absolutely. Now, there's something you have to know. Her damage come in latent. It takes about 5 to 6 turns to actually get her to her final form, which is very important. So now we can apply that Cinder thing again. 6, 3, 6, 3. We'll apply the debuff right here. We're prepared. 8 burning, 17 burning, 23 burning, 26 burning. That does no damage. How do you even do that, pulling on wrong banner? I don't know! I guess I was too excited. You know, mistake happens. Jesus. Bunk? Actually, let me see. Actually, let me refresh here, right? We're going to get a strong debuff here. We're going to get that to rank 2. There we go. That's beautiful. That was rank 1. I don't want rank 1. Rank 2. Alright, now let's burst the boss. Ju is ranked S plus Ju. So right now we have 3 T0 characters, okay? Ju Niangzi, 6, and Tooth Fairy. Those 3 characters are a rank above everything else in the tier list. Because they're absolutely broken. Alright, and then we just finish this right here. Bonk bonk. Look at that. 12 turn perfect. Now I could have optimized it better now that I know the mechanic. Because you basically want to get your burst ready for the 3rd form. You want to get your build. You want to get your burst ready. You have a bunch of burning stuck up on a character. And you just apply that 30 burning onto the boss. What the fuck?
Yes, unlike other animals, there's a power in every
She's back. She's back. When do you think 1.4 character will will rerun 1.15? No, I think it's actually coming up soon because right now we have 1.3 character rerun happening right now. Like right now, we already have 1.5 character rerun because he's on the banner. Actually, I can pull for this. I don't have him. Right, I don't have him. We either build pity or we get him. Right. We'll just pull with all that I have left right now. I have 2 more pulls. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. It's alright, we're just building pity for the next patch. What are you doing? Oh, well, look. The one character I do not have in my CN account is Shaman. I don't have Shaman. Like, he is the one character I'm missing. So I thought, maybe we can try. Also, Steambox, did you know Marcus is Romania? I have no idea. I didn't know. The country where, what is his name again? Andrew Tate live at. Alright, let's try the difficult boss fight. Let's try this difficult boss fight. Look, man, it's either building petty or I get the one missing 6-star I don't have. I don't think there was a problem. Alright, so now I know what I'm doing. Right, we're going to get the burst ready once we enter the 3rd turn. We're going to apply the burning immediate. What? Huh? Why is his ultimate ready? What the fuck just happened? And what the fuck is that? Genesis damage taken increased by 10%. Can stack. Are you serious? So rank 1 skill damage taken reduced by 30%. So I have Getien's thing ready immediately. Okay, so oof. We'll have this. We'll get his channeling going. And then we'll do attack here. 37 need you instead. Yes. Jiu doesn't need 37. Jiu can be found with any reality support. Everyone be knowing Romanian because of that asshole. I mean, obviously, he is a famous person now. He's a famous person all over the Twitter, net, YouTube, and everywhere. Bro is viral. Also, that hurts. That really hurts. I don't like this. I don't like this. Why is there such, I say, after attack, then takes burning. Basically, it takes 3 burning. The enemy will gain bonus 5 turn of burning if the attack is incantation rank 2 or 3. Okay, so we need to get it to 30 burning regardless here. Right, we need to get burning 30 burning on this boss. So we'll do this. And we'll do that because I need his array back up so I can override the boss's array again. That array is extremely harmful. I don't have any spell in my team, so I can't fix it. Alright, so we have the 30 burning, right? We have Spado's ultimate ready. We'll get the Spado's other skill here. Whoops. So we have the buff, we have the fuse, we're going to debuff the boss, and then we're going to burst it. Now we'll simp to the end of my dad fish and alcoholism powers. What? I didn't because I am weird and live under a rock. Oh well. Alright, that's a good damage. But most importantly, the boss is halfway through. And then we have to reapply the burning, right? But I think we're fine here. The boss's ultimate shouldn't take too much damage. We'll do this again. We're going wait, that's rank 2. Oops. We'll do this again, and then we'll have a rank 3 incantation. It should do a decent amount of damage. Another fuse here. We'll do rank 2, rank 1. And then next turn we try to get Gatien's ultimate back up. Alright, that's not a lot of damage. You kind of need to burn. But I guess the burn happened anyway because I was using rank 2 and 3 incantations. So now this turn I have a little bit of freedom. We're going to use this. Harleman is back. We are going to apply the debuff again. Is Pico worth pulling on rerun or if we should focus on new character? Focus on the new characters. I don't suggest pulling any of the old character unless it's 6. I don't suggest pulling any of the old characters because they're gonna eventually spook you, honestly speaking, right? They're gonna spook you. It's gonna happen. Alright, and then we immediately override the array.
Confrontation was never too
Right here. We're gonna apply a bunch of burning. Go straight to 30 burning. Be able to apply 30 burning onto this boss is the most important thing. Well, I will most likely get it. I mean, if you're P3, not P5, that's not simping. You have the P5. Exactly. You got the P5. You got sim. Look, Reverse 1999 is one of the cheapest game to play. Alright, I'll tell you right now. It takes thousands to play some other gacha games. Reverse 1999 is cheap. Alright, let's try to get as much damage out of this turn as possible. And to do that, we do need Spado's base buff. So we're going to do this, right? And we also want to have the defense down the boss, along with the critical defense down. So we're going to rank up this skill. We're going to apply the defense down. And then we're going to beat the shit out of the boss with the punch and see how much damage that is. Just need Gladney. Yeah, Gladney as well. Gladney's one. Wait, the boss have 6 Moxies. I just realized this. The boss has 6 Moxies. What the heck? Wait, did this not? Oh, he did crit. Yeah, 41k. Pretty good. Right into the 3rd form. Yeah, this is not that difficult. This boss, what the this boss have 7 Moxies? What is happening here? This is bugged. Hello? Huh? Is this normal? This can't be normal, right? This can't be normal. None of this is normal. What the f- Alright,
The bones will tell.
I think we just broke the game. We just broke the game. We doing a bit more burning. We didn't. Oh wait, he got 30. No way. Does that fix it? Nope. The boss is just broken completely. This reminds me of Limbus Company. Limbus Company is always broken. We'll throw some debuff onto it. If I get 6 without losing 50-50, I'll have enough pull for P5. Holy shit, P5, man. I don't even dare to think about P5 in global, honestly speaking. We'll get the channel in. We're gonna apply all those debuffs, all those burning onto the boss. 23 stack, 26. Alright. 2830, just like that. The boss will be. The boss is perma stun locked. If you have her in your team, you just perma stun lock the boss. Because you can instantly proc the 30. You can instantly proc the 30. And there's nothing the boss can do about it. Well, hopefully I get the crit off. But we'll see. Is it worth to skip 37 to get P5 jail? No, not really. You're gonna struggle with some of the content right now if you do. Also, the boss actually just filled up 7 Moxies, man. Do I kill here? No? A little bit more? Okay, we kill. Beautiful.
Victory.
Well, that was pretty easy. We actually just straight up stun lock the boss because the boss gets stunned for 2 turns whenever you apply more than you have 30 stack of burn on her. So she would just stuck in a perpetual loop of stun lock. What is this? Actually, I know something I need to buy right now is this stuff. Holy, they sell a lot. Alright, let's see. How far can I level her up? Her second her second is level 30 something. We're missing out so much stats on it. And you can feel it when you play. So other modes will unlock later, I guess. We have, this is the story mode. We have that thing. So raid in 6 days, new character story in 10 days. And then the 1.2 Great Lake rerun in 17 days. And then there's this. This is the UTTU. I'm pretty sure this is UTTU. It's called Beyond the Rain. But I think that's UTTU. And I have no idea what that is. Oh, look at that. We got achievement. Alright, that was pretty good. I'm pretty happy with the way she's performing. She's actually crazy good. She's actually crazy good. A lot of copium. Oh well. Copium is on short supply. Please do not take all copium for you and make sure to share with people. Oh, by the way, have you guys seen the boss here? So there's 2 big boss in this version. One of the boss is where is it? Actually, no, the boss actually comes super early, right here. So this is the other boss. You will see this boss in the raid. This is one of the harder one that require 37. I'll show you. Now, this is a little bit different. Okay? First place national one. I'm going to Japan for my world final robotic competition. Maybe I can use that as a way to get pulls. Oh, that's fun. So this boss, right? This is a little bit different from the raid version. Okay, this one specifically, if I remember correctly, take 100% additional damage from reality, but damage taken reduced by 40. Right? 100% increase in Genesis. But the raid version of this takes 75% extra damage from Genesis, but Genesis is still huge here. When you're fighting with Azra, what you want to do, right? Specifically for this team, for 37. You are looking to use the buff skill, which is the shield. The reason you want to use the shield is because what do you call it? The reason you want to use the shield is because the shield plants blue mushroom, and that blue mushroom will give critical damage boost to the character, and that's what synergizes well with 37. And once you have 2 of the mushroom plant down, you can use one of the other skill, right? You can use this other skill. You're generating Moxie. And then this will actually generate enough Moxie for the ultimate. And then we're going to use another skill here. Azra finally did my request. I mean, Azra is very cute. I will make a separate guide, obviously, but I can show you kind of the rotation you want to play with him. So now he has 5 Moxie, right? He gained 1 more Moxie because he was using a skill that planted a different mushroom than what is on the ground. If she cannot boost the mushroom, then he will gain a extra Moxie. Also, and you can see my 6 gained a Eureka here from that turn because I had a shield down and I had 3 buffs, so it was total 4 or 5 buffs. So now on turn 3, I have 2 Eurekas, right? I didn't use S1 yet. Use S1, S2 again. This is going to bring her buff number to 4. We're going to use S2 and S1, right? We're going to use S1 here. We're going to get the, what do you call it? Get a Eureka generated. We're going to use Ultimate, which generates another Eureka. And then we're going to plant another mushroom down. So we gotta fix code that already perfect sometimes, although the ROAS sometimes don't work. I mean, if it's not working, it's not perfect, okay? If it's not working, it's not perfect. But if it's not broken, don't fix it. It's the too extreme of this rule, but you get the point. Ow! But it's not a big deal. Alright, so now it have summoned this, right? We want to do as much damage to this as possible. This is specifically for this boss only. In the raid, it doesn't have this mode. In the raid, what you're trying to do is kill those tentacles on top of the boss with your AoE. That way, because killing those tentacles also does damage. But okay, so something to notice right now, right? I don't have a follow-up character. If I do, I will use a follow-up to proc the Eureka of 37 before I use her ult. But I can't, so I'm just going to waste one Moxie here. Okay? I'm going to waste one Moxie. It's going to trigger the passive. And then we're going to use her ultimate. That way I'm not wasting Eurekas. The national one was where we had to build a robot that could transport block package to a certain goal the fastest. That sounds fun. I mean, robot sounds really fun, honestly. I sometimes wish I have mechanical knowledge, but all I do is software. So, within 59 seconds, I don't really have a reference for if that is good or not, though. Alright, so you only have that much window to break it, and then you have to fight the boss again. I'm going to keep his ult up right now.
Leave it to me. Load it. It could be time.
Usually, right, you want to use something else, but right now, also you see that Ezra's freaking Genesis damage? It's crazy. What's this? This is a boss fight you will see in 1.4. This is not the raid version. Okay, this is not the raid version. Alright, so now we have his ultimate ready. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. Somewhat. And then we do plant another mushroom and then ult.
With everyone.
So now this is 6 ultimate with actual critical damage. Does Jill works in this raid with 37? Yes, she'll do perfect. The main DPS here, okay, I actually did 5 turns before, so this team is not that ideal. Mostly because I didn't burst the boss correctly on the first turn. But yeah, let me see what else. Oh, I didn't do the analysis yet. What? Oh, right, here. That makes sense. I was about to say, I just got to level 9 instantly. What the heck just happened? I guess I have to do this analysis. You know what? I'm probably gonna do my global tomorrow. I just gonna do some basic grinding. Cause what is new? I think it's UT2, right? I didn't do the special week yet. 1 hour left. Wait, I already did the special. Did I do the special week? I didn't. I didn't do the special week. How much reward am I missing though? I didn't finish this as well. 7 days left. 1 hour left. 1 hour left. Okay. Oh shit, minigame. Oh my god, I'm not doing this on stream. Screw that. I would embarrass myself. I didn't say that. Anyway, well, a bit fun. I think I need to go finish some of the 1 hour away stuff that is in global. Cancel level 50. It's nothing. It's nothing. 50 to 70. It's just. It just. I'll just show you. It's nothing. You see? A lot of dust, a lot of Sharper D, and some EXP mats. That's about it. It's nothing. Fuck depressed. Yeah. I don't want to play puzzle. Honestly, I don't even want to play the mode at all. I'm so tired. What is this? Connect the prosthetic parts sequentially. So I have to connect this to 1, right? What is this bullshit? But I can't, huh? That doesn't work. I have to use the one on top, I think. What? Huh? But there's no way, huh? Huh? What the if I use this to go from top, right? Go from the top, I try to connect it through here. It would just lock up. What am I supposed to do here? If I do from here, I would do that. It was still the same situation, right? I'm stuck here. I I need to be able to connect here, but I don't have a You see the solution? I don't see it. Maybe here? What the How do you even play this? Because there's two ways, right? You can go up, you can go down. One of the two. And then once you go here, there's no other way to connect to this except like there are I can't connect this to. I can't connect. Oh wait. Oh wait, I connected that to there. Oh my god, I'm so good at this game. I'm so good at this game. Holy, I'm so good at this game. Oh my god. Look at that. I have no idea what happened, but we just did it. Red, connect to red, and then we need to go this way. 2, 3. But that need to connect there. So which means you have to go from here, kind of. 3 have to connect here. So 2 have to connect from 2 and 3 have to connect this way. What the huh? Perfect? Kind of? But I need to go up, right? Because that need to connect here, so this has to go from here. To go from here, I need to connect to 3 here after the 2. Just like that. Okay, we're done with that. Look at that. Easy. Easy. I think he ruined it. He did it accidentally. What you mean I did it? I did it on purpose. I did it on purpose, okay? I'm done with that game. Fuck it. I would rather just play Special Week. What do we have here? Oh, wait. That's 30. It's boring. It's boring game mode, man. It's boring. Who want to play that anyway? Not me. What is this special week about? Let me see. Should be easy. Alright, let's fuck them up. Calabona! Wait, what premium card am I using? I thought I was... Oh yeah, I'm using leftmost, right? So... debuff, and then we just punch them. Binds on your DMs if you need, just get the hates. We love it. Oh yeah, I'll get it. I'll get it. Connect the corner pieces. Look at my not Spathel, damn it. Look at my Calabona just absolute destroying with 8,000 damage on rank 1 incantation. What is her special card? I forgot what I equipped, right? When casting ultimate, trigger moment of encounter up to 6 times. Critical rate when attacking with rank 2-3, critical damage, right? So I need rank 2 skills. Which means I'm gonna hold her skill until I get it to rank 2, and then I just use it, right? Why do I have Medicine Pocket in the freaking team? What did I do in this UTTU? Honestly speaking, I kind of passed UTTU automatically because it was so easy. I didn't even try. You don't have any office work today? I do. I do. It's midnight right now. It's not work hour. What you mean? It's not work hour. We're going to debuff again that, and then we'll heal a little. Stream and work law. Exactly. Stream and work law. Cocky, we'll see if that holds a bit. I'll be fine. Look at it. My team is doing great, I think. Alright, we're gonna beat the shit out of it, just like this. Actually, we'll get the damage taking increase onto it first, and then ultimate, big damage. Alright, big damage, watch. Watch. Bang. Oh, wait a second, I don't have the sound now, do I? I don't, yeah. I'll just do this automatically, we'll turn off the sound here. Open volume mixer so we can turn this on. It's on! Ooh, Jesus. Holy. That scared me a little. I guess that thing bugged. Windows bug on me. Look at that! We just destroyed them. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but we just destroyed them. Let me see. Oh, rank 2. Nice. Let me see. Is the debuff on? Nope. We'll do the debuff.
Your ending is fated. Relax, as expected.
What's your body count? 0?
Realm turns into
I've never killed anybody in real life, so
hope I remember.
I'm not a murderer. Alright, I think we just killed him next turn. Bonk. Oh my god! My motherfucker just died. But it's okay, we don't need him anymore. Let's do a little bit of healing here.
As expected. Breathe. Hope I remember.
Bonk. And bonk. Look at that. Told you this UTD was easy. I didn't even try. I'm using like low rank cards and stuff. I don't feel like playing UTD. What do I even have in the shop? Nothing important. Like, you don't have to clear out UT2 at all. Just do your dailies, honestly speaking. Like, if you're casual, especially like me, and if you're spending especially. What's your company? I'm not telling you my company's name. Trying to dox me. I'm not telling my company name. I wonder the difficulty in 1.7 UTTU. Yeah, I do, because 1.6 UTTU is unironically difficult. Oh, and I didn't do Limbo yet. I'll do it tomorrow. You know what? I'm probably gonna cut it for today. It's freaking almost 3 AM today, right now, and I still have to work tomorrow. And we pretty much did everything we need to do. We finished the new story, and most importantly, we checked out the absolutely broken new support, which make a lot of Reality units OP, honestly speaking. I wonder the difficulty 1. They have new format. Yeah, they're gonna have a roguelike mode in there, so we'll see how it goes. It's gonna be 3 weeks. I'm more excited for raid since it's closer right now. We'll see how the raid works. Especially with the new boss from the last part. What's your mother's maiden name and the 3 number on the back here? I'm not telling you that. Anyway, yeah, this has been Steam by X. I am gonna go to sleep now, so will stream Limbo? I don't think I will. Maybe. We'll see. I don't think I'm streaming. Actually, the Limbo actually cross into the next. Do we? Is the next patch in this Limbo or not? Nah, I won't be streaming Limbo. I'll stream the Limbo for the next patch. I won't be streaming Limbo this time. I was just kind of busy with work and video and stuff, so I wasn't able to do a lot of things I usually do. This month-ish, so. But yeah, I'll go back to my regular schedule. I'll uploading, streaming and stuff. I'll stream the. I think I'll stream. Yeah, I'll stream Limbo with that. But yeah. All right. If Limbo lasts 6 days, sure. All right. This has been Steam by X. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next.